and welcome to Sports Recap on Hills TV. I am Memo Cynthia. So of course, Sports Recap is where we give you all sporting activities, what happened over the week and on to the weekend. Yes, sir, we do this with another person, and this person is no other than...
Yes, good morning. It's Memo Cynthia. I am Ainan Lubem. Welcome to Sports Recap.
All right, welcome as we quickly start with the local scene, and this is the Super 6, where captain blames referee for disappointing draw, talking about Rivers Angels. Yes. And of course, this Rivers Angels captain Deborah Abiodun had nothing but criticism for the level of officiating after the Nigerian Women's Football League champions drew their second match in the ongoing NWFL Super 6 on Wednesday in Benin City. In that match, in a match that promised so much, the goalless draw at full time sees Angels earn just 1 point from their first 2 games at the tournament after losing to Bayelsa Queens.
Well, it's definitely a sad one for Abiodun, that's the captain of the Rivers Angels team. She complained because 2 goals were disallowed in that game, forcing them to just pick 1 point from that draw. They had to share from the spoils. But going forward, I think the officials will look into the case, because those 2 goals that were disallowed would definitely would have counted. If they have gotten those goals, they would have gotten the complete 3 points. But now that they got just 1 point, and after losing their first match, it just shows that it's a poor performance coming from the team, and they'll definitely want to do more and better in the next games.
All right, moving on to AFCON, where Leon Stars released 25-man squad for Eagles clash ahead of the 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifiers against Nigeria and Guinea-Bissau. The Sierra Leone Football Association on Wednesday released a 25-man squad to execute both games. Sources tell us that the Super Eagles will host the Leon Stars on June 9th at the Moshood Abiola Stadium in the first game of the qualifying series. The list was announced in a statement released by the association of their Twitter handle. Head coach John Kester included Stephen Corker, and former England international and former Liverpool defender, as part of the 25-man squad for the qualifiers. We're back to Moshood, brother.
Yes.
We're going to have a match there.
Yes.
How do you think it will go?
Well, in the last game where the Super Eagles failed to outshine the Black Stars of Ghana, they played that game 1-1, and Nigeria lost out of the World Cup qualification. And now they have a chance once again to redeem themselves and get the ticket for the CAF Cup next year that is being hosted by Ivory Coast. And I think with the new coaches, of course, we know that a new coach has been announced for the Super Eagles, Jose Peseiro of Portugal, and also the assistant Salisu Yusuf, and also the other team, Finidi George, and some other people that have been integrated into the team, into the squad. For the players themselves, we saw the list last month, where some local-based players were included in the squad, and so I think they have what it takes to outshine the Leon Stars of the Leon Stars. All right,
they have what it takes. Let's hope on that match. That match will definitely be on the 9th of June. Okay, quickly into the international scene, where Rory McIlroy in golf got his bid to end an 8-year major drought off to a solid start, as he finished day 1 of the US PGA Championship with a one-shot lead. Northern Ireland's 4-time major champion closed with a birdie to card a 5-under 65, and then watched as late starters toiled in windier conditions. American Tom Hughes and Will Zalatoris are McIlroy's nearest challengers on 4-under at Southern Hills, Oklahoma. England's Matt Fitzpatrick is also in contention after a 2-under par 68.
Well, I think McIlroy is enjoying a swell time, leading the likes of the competitors there. Of course, at the Oklahoma Hills, he's definitely getting fierce competition.
Yes,
and so it shows that he has to keep on improving if he is to win that golf trophy.
All right, quickly to basketball, where Boston Celtics beat Miami Heat to level Eastern Conference Finals. Yes, we saw Marcus Smart return from injury to spur his Boston Celtics side to victory over the Miami Heat leveling the Eastern Conference Finals at 1-1. A superb all-round effort from Smart saw him contribute 24 points, 12 assists and 9 rebounds in the Celtic 127-102 win in Florida. Jason Tatum top scored for the Celtics with 27 points, while Jimmy Butler led the Heat with 29. Game 3 of the best-of-7 series is on tomorrow in Boston. In the Western Conference Finals, the Golden State Warriors led the Dallas Mavericks 1-0 and host the second match of the series on Friday.
Well, a good one for the Mavericks, of course. They will be hoping to play in that final. We just wish them all the best, of course, as Steve Curry in that team. Once again, he will be giving his best for the team.
All right, to the round of that game where Tottenham's Chioma Ubugagu banned for 9 months, talking about the women's football, where Tottenham Women Football Club forward Chioma Ubugagu has been handed a 9-month ban following the 2 anti-doping violations the Football Association in England announced on Thursday in London. 29-year-old who has 3 England caps admitted the violation relating to banned substances carenone, which was detected in a urine sample last October. The Independent Regulatory Commission imposing the suspension running to October this year accepted Ubugagu had committed the violation unintentionally, and Tottenham said the banned substance was in medication Ubugagu had been prescribed in the US to treat acne and had not known it was prohibited.
Well, a sad case for
very sad, yes, because I don't see anyone wanting to. You hardly hear doping in football.
Yes,
if you tell me athletics, I'll say yes, and also in women. Yeah, thank you. So I think this was just a mistake or something.
Yes, definitely it's a mistake. Like you said, the doctors in the Tottenham side had to take her sample of urine, and the drug, the substance was found in her urine sample. And it was due to a prescription that the doctor had given, and they did not know that that substance was not
prohibited.
Yes, was banned. And so it's just unfortunate that it was found.
Yeah, really unfortunate.
And so yes, so maybe she will appeal the case.
Yeah,
perhaps the sentence will be brought down. 9 months is a lot of time, and it's going to affect her career.
Her career, exactly.
So I think she should just appeal, and she will be fine.
All right, still on football here, where we saw a remarkable 2021 season from our very own Ademola Lookman. And of course, Leicester City's coach, Brendan Rodgers, is keen to tie up a permanent deal with him, Ademola Lookman, who is on a season-long loan deal from RB Leipzig. According to the transfer market, Lookman is currently valued at €9 million, but should Leicester decide to sign him on a permanent, it's reported that he would cost the Foxes €14 million. Lookman had made 40 appearances across all competition and contributed 13 goals, 8 goals and 5 assists, with the season drawing to a close. Brendan is really impressed with the Nigerian during his loan spell, and of course would love to keep it.
Well, if you watch Ademola Lookman throughout this season, he has been really, really spectacular.
Of course.
Yes, contributing 13 goals, his own 8 goals and 5 assists. Is definitely a good record for him, although he's not a full-time attacker. So I think it's a good one that Brendan Rodgers is trying to make the deal permanent with him. We just hope that the deal comes through and he will remain with the likes of Wilfred Ndidi at Everton.
All right, Aubameyang returns from international football. We have the Gabon striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has retired from international football. His country's federation had confirmed. Barca's Aubameyang, who is Gabon all-time top scorer with 30 goals in 72 appearances, sent a letter to the federation on Tuesday, and he confirmed this decision. Recall that Aubameyang tested positive for COVID before this African Cup of Nations in January, and then had to pull out with the federation said it was a hard problem.
Aubameyang, one of the Gabonese national team, the federation, that is Fegafoot, have come out to say he's one of the greatest players, because currently he has the record of the highest goal scorer.
30 goals.
Yes, he has scored the most goals. And this is coming from the backdrop that his father also once captained the Gabonese national team.
That's a nice switch for him.
So yes, I think for him to retire at this point, one may say he's too young, because 29 years, I think is well, he has his own reason retiring from international league.
Personal reasons always coming. All right, Everton secures qualification. It was a hard-fought one where we saw Everton secure their Premier League status with an incredible fight back where they came from 2 goals down to beat Crystal Palace. The hosts, who will continue their 68-year stay in the top flight, looked like they were heading for defeat after Palace scored twice in the first half through Jean-Philippe Mateta and Jordan Ayew. The crucial result avoided the kind of final day nerves that Everton fans had experienced in 1998 and 1994, where the team also preserved the Premier League status.
Well, I think it's a good one. Frank Lampard's side were just lucky yesterday for them to have conceded 2 goals in the first half.
I think it's more than luck. They fought.
More than luck.
They fought for that. They fought for it. You don't come back from a 2-down lead in the second half. The 3 goals were scored in the second half. Yes. I think it's more than luck.
It's more than luck.
Let's call it fate.
Well, you may not really want to say it's luck because Crystal Palace, on the other hand, Crystal Palace they have nothing to worry about. But Everton, on the other hand, if they had lost that game, they would have been facing relegation after 62 years, like you said. They would have been facing relegation. So I think it's a good one. And Richarlison was also on the score sheet yesterday. All
right, let's quickly see the results that panned out yesterday and also the fixtures, the last fixtures of the Premier League season. Starting with the result yesterday, we saw Everton come back from that win, and of course it was Crystal Palace, Everton 3, Crystal Palace 2. We also saw Aston Villa and Burnley toggle a 1-1 draw, with Burnley getting a red card. And also, shockingly, Chelsea drew Leicester City. Also, it was a 1-1 draw. Talking about the fixtures tomorrow, that will be the last fixture for the season. Yes. And of course, that will be a decider for who relegates. Yes, yes. Was it Burnley or who would definitely go for the top 4? Is it Tottenham or Arsenal? So that fixtures there, we'll see a lot of matches. We'll see Arsenal to play. We'll also see Tottenham to play. We see Arsenal playing Everton by 4 p.m. But all of the matches will be by 4 p.m. tomorrow, as they will kick off the same time. Brentford will face off Leeds, Brighton, West Ham, and Burnley versus Newcastle, Liverpool versus Wolves. Manchester City will also face off at Aston Villa, and of course, Norwich will face off Tottenham.
Well, I think the game to watch out for is the Liverpool game, because they have dragged the run till the very, very last
day, of course.
And so if they get that win, it will be a good one for Jurgen Klopp. But it just means that Pep Guardiola will have to win
draw or lose. Yeah. All right. Okay, that's it for sports recap. Of course, there will be scintillating matches on Saturday. We hope you take your time to watch the end of Premier League season to this season. We'll also have matches from Nigerian Professional Football League, NPFL, the same time also with the Premier League. Abia Warriors facing Plateau United, Aqua United facing Niger Tornadoes, Enugu Rangers will face Dakada FC, Gombe United will face Kwara United, Kano Pillars versus Heartland, Katsina United will face off Eyimba, Lobby Stars will face off Sunshine Stars, Nassau United will also face off Biki Tourist.
Well, good result. And in the Spanish La Liga, Elche will be up against Getafe, while Alaves will be visiting Cadiz CF. Granada will be paying host to Espanyol, while Osasuna will be tackling Mallorca. Barcelona will be up against Villarreal, while Real Sociedad will be paying a host to Atletico Madrid. Sevilla will be up against Atletico Bilbao by 9 p.m. All
right, and that's it. That's how we call it a wrap on Sports Recap on Hills TV. Of course, you know you could follow us on our Facebook handle and also Instagram and YouTube, Hills TV. I am Memo Cynthia Asoyan, of course.
And I'm Ivan Lubem. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
It happened last year when we had 7 finalists vying for the grand prize, M Grand 7 2021 model worth 11.5 million naira.
For the winner, season 1, Niger Boss John International.
This year, it is even bigger and better.
My name is Joel Idajile, the winner of Naija Boss Factor Season 1. Those of you that didn't enroll, I'm sorry, you have missed out big time. You scammed yourself. You think they were trying to scam you.
Register for the Naija Boss Factor Season 2 with the sum of 5,500 Naira payable to GT Bank account number 0561 094 161. Send payment proof to WhatsApp portal number 0901 625 2525. Go to www.bossfm.ng to complete your registration. Call 0808 237 0000 or 0811 584 1500 for more information. Naija Boss Factor Season 2. Celebrate culture, celebrate life. Terms and conditions apply.